Welcome to my workout stream. See how a guy with crucifixion disease, aka stigmata, still manages to get his exercise in. Spoiler alert, you just go a little bit easier. Remember that you don't have to go hard, you just have to go. Eat an elephant one bite at a time and never give up. I say my workout mantra in every workout stream because for the majority of you, I'm only going to have one pass with you, so I might as well get the most important part out of the way in every stream. So today it's going to be pretty standard, just 30 minutes of boxing and 20 minutes of row machine. I was a bit busy, frazzled, so I wasn't able to get my bike ride in. But yeah, let's go ahead and hop to this. Happy Taco Tuesday, everybody. Hello. How you doing, Jamal?
Making plans with asthma can be awful. It always goes from, that sounds fun, to, in this weather, what if
Hello.
asthma acts up? I got tired of saying no. So my doctor suggested Dupixent. I'm Rachel, and I'm sponsored by Regeneron in Santa Fe to share my story with real patients like me.
Dupixent dupilumab is an add-on prescription maintenance treatment for adults and children 6 years and up with moderate to severe eosinophilic or oral steroid-dependent asthma that's not controlled with current asthma medicines. Dupixent is not for sudden breathing problems.
Dupixent helps people breathe better in as little as 2 weeks. And now I don't even think twice about saying yes to plans more, rain or shine.
Severe allergic reactions, including skin reactions, can occur. Get help right away for face, mouth, tongue, or throat infections.
Hey, DJ. They are indeed catchy.
My plate was loaded with ribs. You know how I do. Then a store brand plate, no. Let them fall to the ground.
Next time, get Dixie Ultra Plates, 3 times stronger than the leading store brand 10-inch paper plate. Dixie, make it right.
Oh, hey, think about it. No ads, no cap on skips, and offline listening. And with this trial offer, you get it free for 30 days. It's like giving your ears a vacation they didn't know they needed. Seriously, let's give the skip button a break. It's tired. Start your free trial now and enjoy your music without the ads.
said hi. Can't see it from over here, but hi back. Take a look in a second. Eddie Duplessis. Hi. A little bit of reback.
Thumbtack presents Project Paralysis. I was cornered. Sweat gathered above my furrowed brow, and my mind was racing. I wondered who would be left standing when the droplets fell, me or the clogged sink. Drain cleaner and pipe snake clenched in my weary fist. I stepped toward the sink and then... Wait, why am I stressing? I have Thumbtack. I can easily search for a top-rated plumber, read reviews, and compare prices, all on the app. Thumbtack knows homes. Download the app today.
Hey Benny, how you doing?
This is radio. You can't see that Tom has X.
Short break. I did not, Benny. I just let it down. I'm doing all right. A little tired, a little disappointed for reasons that I will not share here, but generally speaking, feeling okay. It's all good. It's life.
Replays and offline.
Roll with the punches, as they say. So that's what I'm doing. Rolling with punches. Thank you for the hearts. All right. Excuse me. Thanks, man. I play piano. I haven't in a while, though. It's been years. Thank you. I take it you play instruments. Percussion, high school, have a snare drum, really want a drum set. Very nice, very nice. Always a good idea to know how to play an instrument. Good for multiple things. I stream usually 4 to 6 days a week, Benny. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday are the workout streams, and then I haven't done it in a while, but I have streamed before video games. I usually do that on Wednesday, Saturday, Sunday. When I do, in fact, stream it. I just haven't felt like it lately. So. You usually get a lot of viewers. It varies, Benny, but the past few days have not been the greatest. I mean, it's really not, it shouldn't be a thing that a person with 23,000 subs has 2 people watching him, you know? But, you know, I complain and complain and complain until I get blue in the face. They're either gonna fix it or they're not. No, it's no big deal, Benny. It's not something you have control over, nor I. It is entirely on YouTube and whether they want to start being fair or not. My money is that they won't. Is on that they won't. Oh well. Welcome back, past AGT him. It is 3:42 in the afternoon for me. Benny. $6:42. Are you on the East Coast? Oh, that's where my real estate is, Benny. I'm a real estate entrepreneur. I've got a bunch of properties out there in Ohio. Well, yeah, I used to live there. That's why I started buying real estate out there. I used to live in Dayton when I was, when my duty station was Wright-Patterson Air Force Base. But that was many years ago. Can you believe it? 5 years ago, in fact. Your uncle works there? Good deal. Good deal. So you a civilian, active duty, military? What's up? Doesn't say? I think he's something with working on stuff there. Well, that's entirely up to him. Yeah, if he doesn't want to talk about it, he doesn't want to talk about it. Well, I guess it's not necessarily up to him if he's got top secret clearances and stuff like that, but whatever. Yeah, they could have used me for a lot while I was active duty, but they didn't want to. Instead, they decided to throw me in the trash. So, is what it is. All right, I'll be live for another 15 minutes or so. It's been a very light day on this live, so I'm not going to be on too long. I don't, Benny. Bad memories out there. Some good ones. They're mostly bad. Yeah, like I said, I'll be live for another 15 minutes or so. So if you guys have any questions or want to ask me stuff, go for it. I'm just signing some real estate documents here. I bet you can get a lot more viewers if you play the piano, or probably could, but I don't have a piano here. The only piano I personally own is out in Ohio, actually. So. Well, I think I'll probably buy a new one, another one here pretty soon. So. Hey, how you doing, Edward? Good to see you, buddy. Family's doing okay. My parents just discovered some problems with their cholesterol, so they're going to get some angiograms here in the coming weeks, see what's going on there.
It's the snap-apocalypse. The snapocalypse. Whatever they call it.
Snapocalypse.
SNAP benefits are not going to be distributed on November 1st because the government is shut down and the funds have not been appropriated. Now, this story's been bubbling up and it's getting real juicy because there's concerns. We could see food riots.
Has those issues, takes 7 different pills every morning. If I fear I'll be the same in like 10 years. Yeah. Gotta keep on top of that stuff, you know?
Amazon's firing 30,000 individuals initially. And well, you may say that's bad.
Best way to keep on top of it is obviously diet and exercise.
And again, you're probably saying, wow, that's
Running is the best exercise you can do to fight back against that.
30,000 people just before the holidays. This is supposed to be a period when holiday workers come in and people make extra.
Yeah, last time I got my cholesterol checked, it was 185.
So what does that matter? Well, we have an estimated, I think some estimates of several million unemployed young people. And the research predicts when you got a lot of unemployed young men, you get revolution, baby. And so now, I love this. As civil war has bubbled up in the conversation for some time, now we're starting to see articles about a revolution happening. I don't know if it would be a revolution towards the left, to be honest, because well, the younger generation is largely right-leaning at this point. And it seems like the reason this narrative is emerging around revolution is because
Putting in an offer for a house.
Certainly, they will still resist and still fight.
So
The revolution is indicative of Trump doing something. I don't know. A third term, who knows? What I can say right now is the Trump admin has told everybody there will be no emergency funds to maintain SNAP. I'm hearing they're going to let it go. They're not going to intervene. They want
Damn,
SNAP
nice,
to
Ed.
implode. And the reasoning is actually quite simple.
very nice.
There is no political mechanism by which you end the abuse of these welfare systems. It's just not going to happen. So what do? Just keep them running forever? We keep pumping up the debt ceiling? The American people keep paying the bill for a welfare system? No, and we find a way to wean ourselves off of it. Okay, name one politician who's willing to come out
Yeah,
and say, vote for me and I
I'm
will
listening
end
to
your benefits."
Tim Pool on
Some might say,
Timcast right
well,
now.
Thomas Massey might. Yeah, maybe. The unfortunate reality is that in any real sense,
Talking
your
about the
average
SNAP
politician
benefits and
will never tell
stuff.
their constituents, vote for me and I will take from you your entitlements. And that means the system only gets worse. And I understand
You're
this.
broke.
You know, running a business, one of the challenges we face, and I talk about, is when you're trying to cut costs. Not because, you know, for us, for instance, cutting costs isn't about like, oh no, the business is hurting. It's like, hey, let's reassess what we're spending money on and try and be more efficient and grow the business more effectively.
Wow.
And then you gotta
Nice,
look at,
Benny.
man, can we really cut that? Can we really fire this person? Ooh, it hurts. It's difficult. It's easy to grow. It's hard to retract. So it would seem like the government's reaction is just, okay, drop a nuclear bomb on it, and we'll pick up the pieces after the fact. But what will happen in this country if it really breaks down? In a CBS News report, they interviewed some National Guardsmen who said they would defy Donald Trump's orders. I've warned this, because we're talking about people, not systems. And you see, so many people seem to think, that people are locked in rigid lockstep with words on a piece of paper. They're not. And so they say, yeah, but you have direct orders. You'll get court-martialed. And they're going to look at their neighbors and be like, they're going to throw me in a gutter if I stand with Trump. And this is what we're starting to see. So, oh boy, the snappocalypse, food riots, what's happening? We'll break that all down. Before we get started, my friends, we got ourselves a great sponsor. My friends, it is Backyard Butchers, Gaza, from USA Today. SNAP benefits won't go out November 1st. The well has run dry. Well, my friends, I'd like to do this. Before you, I open a simple Google search bar. I am going to type some words into this Google search bar. The words I will type will be the two words is and they. Is they. And as you can see, in real time, is they cutting food stamps? Is they cutting meme? Is they cutting food stamps Reddit? Is they cutting food stamps meme? Is they stopping food stamps? Holy crap, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I know most of you know this. This story's been bubbling up like crazy, and people are particularly worried. But hey, fear not. Trump says it's going to happen. The Trump admin says,
If I streamed, would you watch it, Book
can't be
Astronaut?
used to keep SNAP
If you wanted me
benefits
to,
going.
yeah.
Really? The Trump admin says it will not use emergency funds to federal food aid at the beginning of November, blaming Democrats for
All
not
hell will
working
break
to
loose,
reopen
major
government.
cities. Yeah, I
Americans
think
are
that's
expected to lose
part of
their
the
benefits
goal.
this week, leaving states
Because
scrambling to petition and pay the difference.
Big
Minnesota
cities are
former
like
certified recipients have to
hives.
expect their monthly food
They're like
assistance. This is a nuclear bomb.
cesspits,
It's
hives,
not just
and to get people to leave the big cities is a good idea. We need to disperse.
Products will sit on shelves and won't move. Supermarkets will not reorder in the short term, causing a backlog of overproduction and waste at these distribution and manufacturing facilities. Production will decline. The economy will retract. Oh boy. See, here's the thing. To artificially prop up economic activity, Democrats have made the argument that they should take money from wealthy people and give it to poor people. Now, hold on. It's not really just the wealthy people. It's you. You can't get enough money from wealthy people to prop up this welfare system. You just can't do it. And so they take from hardworking people to give to people who refuse to work, and the left stands on the argument, but it generates economic activity. Graph go up? Indeed.
That's who actually gives their money to businesses. Wealthy people are rich because they don't spend like the normal people. Yeah,
To be sent out to people who won't work.
that's right. It's not about how much you make, it's about how much you don't spend.
I, too, had received EBT benefits, not SNAP, but EBT, when I was in my 20s. And it was for a period of 2 months. I was in Seattle. Thought I had enough money to find a job. But finding a job was harder than I thought. And so I think it might have been 2 or 3 months. I think last time I said 2. It might have been 3 because you get initial 3 months. And when it ran out, and I said thank you. It was like $130 a month or something per month. And you could only buy cold goods. And I was very grateful that such a system existed. But the reality was, hey man, I paid taxes just for this circumstance. And that's the legitimate use case that I agree with. I worked many jobs, I paid a lot of taxes, and went into these systems, and I said, and it exists now that I can use it when I fall on hard times unexpectedly. I paid for it, I should get it.
I understand,
And then I
Edward.
found a job
It's okay.
at Pete's Coffee and Tea,
Trying to
and I
keep
worked there,
emotions
saved up
out of
money, and did not
out of things that require reason is a
And,
difficult thing to do very
that's the way it's
often.
supposed to go.
I totally get it.
Unfortunately for us now, it's worse
Most consistent
than
viewer,
anyone
like who watches most
realizes.
of your streams.
Take a look at this from Overton News. Newsmax Rob
Normally that's my
just said no one in
girlfriend's,
mainstream media
but
will
she's
admit about
dealing with
Snap.
some stuff right now, so
Y'all
she's
ready
not
for
here
this?
right now.
Your blood's gonna boil.
But you're among them, Benny, I would say. And Edward's here pretty often too.
And we're saying people deliberately instead
I
of
probably have
Americans,
about
because most
20
people
or
that are
30
on food
consistent
stamps
people. They're just not
aren't even
always
from this
here all at
country.
once.
Wow. 45% of Afghanistan immigrants are on food stamps. 42% of Somali immigrants. 34% of every immigrant from Iraq. 23%.
Oh, she's just
Haitians,
dealing with stuff, Edward.
59% of
She won't
all
want me to say
illegal
what
aliens
specifically.
are collecting food stamps, meaning that most of
Hello,
the people
Megan.
getting food stamps from the U.S. government and the U.S. taxpayer are not even Americans. Think about that. And we didn't know about any of this before the government shutdown started, but thanks to Democrats, we can confirm tonight that millions of Joe Biden illegal aliens, people who crossed the border when Joe was president, are now collecting
doing
food
okay,
stamps
Megan.
from a program funded by
I'm about to hop
hardworking
off this
American
live, though,
taxpayer.
so you
There are-
caught the
Why
tail
am I
end.
paying for this? Why are you paying for this? Why is any hardworking American
Yeah, it's just
paying for illegal immigrants?
just
To
stuff
be
that
fair,
she's dealing
it's
with.
a few million estimated out of the 42. We don't know the exact number of people who are legitimately in need of these benefits, but it doesn't matter. Because the problem is, the program itself created the dependency. That's it. There are people right now who are saying, listen, if you cut off my food stamps, how am I going to feed my family and children? Why did we create a system that made this possible? Well, the bill comes due. You do not get to ignore it. The problem is, nobody wants to get off the drug. The problem there is that I'm done paying for it. So you know what I say? Nuke it. Nuke the whole thing. And boy, are there some people who get real mad that I say that. But trust me, my friends, I'm not here to lie to you. I'm not here to pander to you, nor am I trying to secure your vote to run for office. I will admit that we do require your viewership. We need you guys to buy the sponsor products. We need you to become members at timcast.com. And I know if I say things that are offensive or detrimental, people will say, I'm canceling.
Doing
I'm
okay.
never going to buy another. I'm not going to
All right, guys. I'll see y'all later. Thanks, Edward.
To be honest, I was more of a politician.
I will be
I see
back
some of these bigger shows,
on Thursday
millions of
at roughly the same time,
willing to
okay?
say anything.
So thanks for stopping by. Love y'all.
I'm going to tell you what I actually think. And
Peace.
that is, we have a diseased system. It is